2 horses and a buggy. That's how Murphy Warehouse Company and Murphy Rigging and Erecting, Inc. got its start back in 1904. Richard Murphy, a fourth-generation representative, leads the company today.
Well, we started in 1904 with horse and buggy, literally, and we hauled freight off of paddle boats on the docks in St. Paul, and it was bales of cotton to building materials for the new state capitol. And over time, obviously, the horsepower switched over to truck and engines, and the old Model T kind of vintage, and slowly worked its way up into major powerhouses in the post-war years, where we had 2 major carriers that were really what I call the family flagships. The family lost the flagships in the mid-'80s, and that left the warehouse company and the rigging and millwright company, and that's what we are now today.
The company's capabilities span warehouse storage, transportation, and a whole lot more.
We're in the logistics business, and what we do for our clients is provide distribution services, fulfillment, warehousing, transportation, and different value-added services where we'll take products and customize them for the ultimate customer. We handle a lot of food, and we handle food both in a raw material state, which is in the coolers. We work in some cases in process, so it's been somewhat processed and it's not finished, and then we deal with finished goods. And this is an example of one of the value adds that we do. It may involve the changing the radius. It may involve cutting it to a different length, putting in different holes because of where the brackets are going to go, all of those kind of things. We have a customer that's coming in a couple weeks. It'll be in the back side of this building. They're bringing in it's a huge piece of equipment, and we will literally be cutting fiber optic cable.
It's a family business run on professional values.
There's a lot of family businesses that I think everybody knows through the stories and the myths and all that, where there are planes, trains, and automobiles, if you will. We don't allow any of that. There are no loans, no nothing that family members are allowed to have. This is a clean, what I call a clean shop. It's better that way, especially when I have only got 2 of the shareholders that work in the business, and I only have 4 that are on the board of directors.
With a name like Murphy, it should come as no surprise that this company is focused on sustainability and being green.
We kind of joke about the fact that since we're Irish, we've always been green. I had always wanted, as a professional landscape architect, to have a client who allowed me to use native vegetation and prairie plants. And I never could get anybody. So it dawned on me I was the client. And so in 1994, we started planting prairies. We got into solar as part of our LEED and Energy Star certification process about 4 years ago. Working through the state program, we're able to do a series of 40 kilowatt systems on all of our buildings over time. And we are now the 4th largest solar power producer in the state of Minnesota. What's really cool is the array itself only takes up 2% of the roof area, because these are fairly big buildings, yet it produces 50% of our power.
A strong community partner. They are a good neighbor, too.
Well, one of the things that the Murphys are very proud of is giving back to the community. We work with the Marines with the Toys for Tots. We work with surgical groups that go over to Africa to perform cleft palate type surgeries, eye surgeries on kids, things like that. You know, I run 33,000 trucks out of this particular facility that we're sitting in, and yet we're known as the guys with all the pretty flowers on Main Street. That's the kind of neighbor that this family wants to be known as.
The success of the company relies heavily on its extended family of employees. Paul Wellna, Chief Operating Officer, has been with the organization for 38 years.
I think what makes working here fun is that Murphy lets you grow within yourself. They turn you loose, they let you think out of the box, they recognize talent and they reward you for it, and they promote the people that show that talent.
Richard believes that leadership will help sustain the company for the next generation of shareholders, employees, and customers.
Because the ultimate is to get people to literally be self-driven and self-motivated to lead. And if they can lead, themselves, then they have the power to lead others.
Please congratulate Murphy Warehouse Company and Murphy Rigging and Erecting, Inc., the 2013 recipient of the University of St. Thomas Opus College of Business Family Business of the Year Award.